My hair was like at the ends blonde, and it kind of was fading because it was originally, when I dyed it, like this color, which is more of a magenta, I would say. And then it kind of faded into this color, and so I decided to pull out my only white shirt just for you guys. This is actually the only white shirt I could find, and it's after Labor Day, and I only wear this to bed. And I don't actually follow the Labor Day rule, mainly because I don't own white clothing, except for this shirt. So, if you didn't know, I dye my hair quite often. Since June, I've been a ginger. I dyed my hair black. I dyed it magenta, and then it turned blonde. And, yeah, that's kind of a lot because it's only October. I dyed it again, and now it looks like this. It's blue. It's like a TARDIS blue. You couldn't really see it against all of my black shirts that I own, and this is the only white shirt, so now you can see it. Oh, yay. Foreman has 10 children, and each of his 5 sons is named George. George Jr., George the 3rd, George the 4th, George the 5th, and George the 6th. His 4 younger sons are distinguished from one another by nicknames: Monk, Big Wheel, Red, and Little Joey. He has 2 daughters, Frida George and Georgetta. He named them that because if he named his first son George Jr., he didn't want his second son to be angry that he got to be named George. So he named his second son George too, because he didn't want him to feel left out. And when he had 7 other kids, he didn't want them to be left out either and being like, well, the first 2 are named George. So he named them all George, or Frida George, or Georgetta. And the moral of the story is name all of your children the exact same thing so none of them are left out. Especially if all of their names are George.
Same.
Same.
Workshop!
Alright. Bye.